1999. Y2K. We were all 12 months old or younger when the world thought that their future was blocked, and that when the clock tick-tocked its weary timepieces to the 20th century, the world would stop. And as infants, we were powerless to tell the terrified world that when time turned over to the year 2000, life would go on. Thank God for those programmers and professionals who properly propped up our pompous pop-up paper palace of technology. 2001, 9/11. We were barely more than 2 years old when our bold nation pushed the limits of what was humanly possible. We built towers that could scrape the sky, if only we'd forgotten how to fly. Must I go on? Yes, I must, because this is not just about the 3,000 lost spirits. This is about how we seniors were unable to help because we were as of yet non-coherent and thus powerless. Thank God for those firemen who charged in, risking their lives for those less fortunate. 2004, Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami. We were well within the wellspring of knowledge called first grade when we began to fashion for ourselves a moral compass, a sense of right and wrong. But all of our ethical calibration couldn't stop tectonic vibrations from welling up a swell of water that within hours killed 200,000 people and displaced 2 million more. And we were powerless. But thank God for those rescue workers who selflessly satisfied and provided for the homeless masses without a word of reward. 2016. Tragedy at the Cincinnati Zoo. We were young adults now, or at least we like to think so. Although most adults don't hold up a gorilla as a hero, as a nation we were outraged at the upstaged little boy who threw himself into the way of the sacred Harambe, transgressing his rest, and you know what happened next. We were powerless, but thank God for those creators and meme makers who gave Harambe the respect he deserved. Now it's 2017, and the world's as crazy as ever. We still can't agree on facts as basic as gender. People are still out there destitute and dying, lying down, powerless as we once were. But this senior class, we are no longer powerless. We've been trained, skills have been gained, and we are soon to become powerful and unrestrained. But it's not by our own strength that we've reached this length. It's thanks to those who surrounded us. It's thanks to God who's provided. It's thanks to our parents who've guided. It's thanks to our friends who are undivided. It's thanks to all while in Christ we've abided, leaving Satan broadsided. At last, I have just one hope for this hopeful senior class. That whether working as a programmer, or a fireman, or a volunteer, or a scientist, you would always remember this one gist. Through Christ, we have the power to impact the world. And I pray that someday, whether by lending a hand or discovering a breakthrough, by preaching in Thailand or handing out shoes, I pray that someday someone will see your work and say, thank God for you.